Friday's January 23 episode in Genoa City leans heavily into psychological tension and emotional fallout, with Mariah Copeland at the center of the storm. The haunting message she receives is not just unsettling, it feels calculated, as if Ian Ward knows exactly how to reach her weakest point. Even though Ian isn't physically present, his voice still controls Mariah's thoughts, blurring her sense of right and wrong. The message seems designed to convince her that drastic action is necessary, possibly even noble, especially where Dominic Newman Abbott Winter's chancellor is concerned. Mariah may begin to believe that Dominic is in danger or that she alone can save him, a belief that pushes her toward an irreversible choice. Her fragile mental state makes her unable to recognize manipulation, and the fear planted by Ian begins to override her love for Tessa and her concern for Abby and Devon. The timing of Dominic's recast adds significant weight to this storyline. Ethan Ray Clarke's debut as Dominic signals that the child is about to become central to the narrative rather than remain in the background. This is often a clear sign that the show is preparing viewers for intense scenes involving the child, and in this case, it aligns perfectly with the looming threat of kidnapping. The recast subtly reinforces the idea that Dominic's life is about to change dramatically, and the danger surrounding him is no longer theoretical, it's imminent. Abby Newman Abbott Winters and Devon Hamilton Winters begin the episode unaware of how close they are to disaster, but the tension surrounding their family starts to build. There are early cracks in their sense of security as trouble begins to surface, hinting that something is deeply wrong. If Mariah follows through with what Ian's message pushes her toward, Abby and Devon's world will shatter. Abby's trust in Mariah, built over years of shared trauma and family bonds, makes the potential betrayal even more devastating. Devon, meanwhile, is not a man who accepts helplessness. Once Dominic is threatened or taken, his resources, influence, and determination will turn the situation into an all-out war to get his son back. Victor Newman's likely involvement only raises the stakes, as Victor will treat this as a personal attack on his family and respond with ruthless efficiency. While the Dominic storyline brings fear and suspense, another emotional thread unfolds more quietly but no less powerfully. Audra Charles attempts to repair her strained relationship with Amy Lewis, a connection damaged by Audra's lies and her messy breakup with Nate Hastings. Amy's disappointment runs deep, especially since she once believed in Audra and felt a genuine bond with her. This attempt at reconciliation forces Audra to confront the consequences of her choices and acknowledge the hurt she caused. Whether Amy can forgive her remains uncertain, but the effort itself suggests Audra may be trying to change rather than simply move on. Holden Novak's involvement adds another layer of emotional complexity. His relationship with Amy has been shaped by shared grief, particularly surrounding the loss of her son, Damien Kane. Although Holden and Damien were not close and had unresolved tension before Damien's death, Holden may finally admit that he cared for him deeply despite their conflicts. This honesty could offer Amy a sense of comfort and validation, reminding her that her son mattered even to those he struggled with. The possibility that Audra, Holden, and Amy could rebuild a supportive bond brings a rare moment of emotional hope into an otherwise dark episode. Overall, the January 23 episode is designed to unsettle viewers and set the stage for major fallout. Mariah's psychological manipulation edges closer to a breaking point, Dominic's safety hangs by a thread, Abby and Devon stand on the brink of every parent's worst nightmare, and quieter attempts at healing struggle to survive under the weight of lies and loss. Every storyline in this episode feels like the calm before a storm, with consequences that will ripple through Genoa City long after Friday's episode ends.